Playback, the highlight show, is presented by Center Fresh Chewing Gum, Zuban Pe Rakhe Lagam, in association with Birla Sun Life Insurance. Your dreams, our commitment. Dr. Batras, welcome to the pain-free world. Tata Motors, Indigo CS, class starts early. Where are the good guys? Log on to shine.com. Better careers for better people. And Pepsi, ye hai Youngistan Meri Jaan.
Folks, we're ready with the toss here. The two captains are out here. Jeff Crow, the match referee, is going to supervise the toss. Shoaib Malik has the coin. Flicks it in the air. Heads is the call from the Indian captain.
Heads, it is India.
Heads, it is India. MS, you've won the toss. What have you decided?
Well, we are going to bat first. It looks like a good track, and as we saw the last game also, as the game progresses, it gets on the slower side and starts to turn a bit. So, a good start, and maybe if we can put a decent score on the board, then we can really look to defend it.
Good luck.
Thanks a lot.
Shoaib, bowling first on this track. Do you see something happening early on with the new ball?
Yeah, it's been raining from the past 4 or 5 days. So if I won the toss, I'll go for batting first, but I've lost. It doesn't matter. We got decent bowling attack.
Any changes in the team?
Yeah, we have one change. Fawad Alam is not playing, and Rao is playing today.
All the best.
Thank you.
So then the news from the centre out here is that India have won the toss and elected to bat first.
Umar Gul. Outside the off stump, he finds the fielder, which is Afridi. Played away from his body, so that's the general endeavour. Pitch it up on this track. They've lost the toss. They want to contain them about 230, 240. India bat very, very deep. He's got a throw. He'd be disappointed with that effort. Salman Butt it is. I think he thought he had it covered. May have got an indifferent bounce.
I think he needs to find a place, maybe at cover or mid-off, because you've got to have your best fielder patrolling the point zone, and Shoaib Malik is clearly their best option. He was late in getting across to that one. Full link dive. The effort was good, but the execution was not that great.
Oh, that's gone right through. That's gone away for 4. 9 from the over. 4 byes to end it. 9 without loss. Oh, that'll be wide, and that's gone pretty wild, in fact. Down the leg side, the attempted in-swing to the right-hander. No chance for the keeper on that occasion. Oh, that's gone very fine. That's gone away for 4. But he certainly is struggling against the short ball from Umar Gul. Gul a little frustrated.
But the runs keep on bleeding, and this is what should worry Pakistan, because they've not bowled that badly to have conceded 21. But runs have flown, at times through edges, at times through the middle part of the bat.
That is silken. This is a different Virendra Sehwag we are seeing. What is happening there with the fielders? They're getting entangled with their own feet.
Salman Butt, and there was no silken touch there.
Oh, that is vintage Virendra Sehwag. Brilliant shot. It was in the slot, but that flourish of the blade, which is so typically Sehwag, was really good to see. That's gone away for 4 as well. Back-to-back boundaries to end the over. 43 without loss. That is beautiful. There is a hat-trick of boundaries now for India. This wicket is turning out to be a good batting track, or at least is looking like one at the moment.
Yeah, they're making it look as if it's a great batting track. Sail Tanvir wide and giving a lot of width to the left-hander, and to his credit he found the gap. Gautam Gambhir likes them there.
Like that one, that's gone over the top for 4. Short and wide, and he latched on very quickly. 54 without loss.
Wide down the leg side, no problem whatsoever. One more boundary.
No number on the shirt, but he's getting plenty of numbers against his name on the scoreboard. 23 of 23 balls, so the strike rate 100. Gets into a good position. Kian waited for the ball to come on to him, played it late to get the placement fine, because the fielder in the deep was far too square.
Poor delivery. Got the right treatment.
Tanvir having an extended spell, very risky. 4 written all over it for Virendra Sehwag. Edge will run away. Ends the power play number 1 at 76 for no loss. Straight over the top. Hasn't hit it too well. Maybe coming from the toe end of the bat. But has enough to get to the boundary. There is an award for till maximum force. Edge, has he taken it? Yes, he has. Finally, they've broken this partnership. Rob Iftikhar, the man to do it. And Kamran Akmal will have a small sense of relief because he put him down a lot earlier.
This is a big wicket. He was batting really well. Rob Iftikhar playing his first game. Bowls a beauty. Just takes a bounce and a good catch at the end. Right at the field. Oops! The ball has touched the ground.
Sehwag is coming back. So what's going to happen? We'll have to wait and see. It's been a lot of entertainment and excitement with shot making. Here we go, Athar, something else.
As straight as you like. What a shot that was from Virendra Sehwag. Yes, it was in the zone, but good execution was required, and that's what he provided.
Absolute poetry in motion. Look at that, right behind that, in the meat of the bat, straight as you can get, and no chance for any of the fielders. Almost hitting the stumps there and rocketing away to that long on boundary. Exquisite shot.
Another moment, both the batsmen, they are complementing each other quite well. 49, and that's his 50, and he has become a candidate for Omex's fastest 50.
He has indeed, and that's also the 100 up for the Indians. And look at the Pathans there, the brothers Pathan. These two have enjoyed themselves out there in the middle. A bit of good fortune, couple of catches dropped, one catch taken, and then the third umpire deciding that eventually it wasn't a catch. But Virendra Sehwag, with that 26th one-day international 50, has dominated the Pakistani bowlers, and 9 fours in that 53 so far. Look at the 4 that brought him the 50, just opening the face of the bat. This one, he just glances away, waiting to see if there's a touch onto that. He's got another 4 runs. Let's see if there's signal from the umpire. No, there isn't. That means he did get a faint touch of the gloves. End of the over, 106 without loss.
Last delivery has been dispatched, and it has spoiled a good over. It's 117 without loss. Oh, that's a good hit. Calculated risk taken by Gautam Gambhir, and he has gained 4 runs.
That's what I like about him. He waits for the ball. He's sure to hit. Use of the feet, going to the pitch of the ball and striking it ever so sweetly. Look at the movement. He was very quickly off the blocks and onto the pitch of the delivery.
Bold and beautiful. They can afford to play a good over, and that's his 50. Well played, young man. He's a mature batsman now. Second 50 against Pakistan.
What a wonderful knock. A very well-paced innings from Gautam Gambhir. Didn't take too many risks. Played the ball as and when required, according to its merit, and he's had a mix of a lot of big shots and those depth cuts and little nudges and pushes. All in all, a wonderful innings. Making room and smashing the ball hard. He's found the gap, chase for Salman, but he gives it up.
Gautam Gambhir cutting loose. Done it so very well. Huge support for India.
Goes for the big one, connects well, he stays where he was. Sehwag has hit the first 6 of the innings. Crowds go ballistic. Terrific strike.
Fantastic shot from Virendra Sehwag. He saw that quite early.
Taken this time. It's Wahab Riaz who breaks through. Gautam Gambhir did help him in the process, and Kamran Akmal made no mistake. So finally a breakthrough has come Pakistan's way.
Really good delivery from Wahab Riaz. Once again Gautam Gambhir trying to guide it towards the third man area, nicking straight to the keeper. No mistake this time from Kamran Akmal. He goes back, 155 for 1.
Yuvraj Singh is the new man in, 205 matches, and we know that he's a class act. Strike rate of 86.5, best of 139. That's belted hard, he's not running for it. Sehwag, he knows that he's got one up the middle of the bat. 4.
Very quick to pounce on anything short, Virendra Sehwag. The moment he saw that, went back on the back foot. Bang, 4 on the vacant areas. Didn't bother to run.
Edge will give him runs, 4 of them. Yunus Khan gives up the chase. Shahid Afridi will consider himself pretty unlucky.
There's going to be 4 more. There's no stopping that. Virendra Sehwag has really played this innings perfectly. Oh, that should be it. It's come in, and that is the end of Virendra Sehwag. Wahab very cleverly, a slower delivery coming in, but it bounced a lot more than Sehwag expected. Trying to guide it down to third man has perished.
Oh, that's the thing, the batsmen, they have to look out. Whenever the seam hits the deck, the ball actually jumps. And the ball was travelling so slow that Kamran Akmal had ample time to move across and gather that one. Virendra Sehwag perishes after scoring 89, and it's 174 for 2.
Surprise, surprise, it's Yusuf Pathan. Mahendra Singh Dhoni is not shackled by any other thoughts but his own instincts. Yusuf Pathan is coming off a splendid IPL. List A career, 49 matches.
And you can't do that, especially against this man Yuvraj Singh, and the ball has disappeared.
Oh, that is a huge hit. Now this is a very strong young man, Yuvraj. Didn't give the impression that that would go all the way for 6, but it's a big one. One for the voice of India, Super Sixes. Now that has been sliced, fielder under it, and he's taken it. Shahid Afridi has got a wicket. The spinner is prospering here. Yusuf Pathan has disappointed. He's making the long walk back.
Well, I'm not surprised with spinner picking up a wicket. tried to hit the ball out of the park, not quite middling it, slicing the ball straight to the fieldsman Rao Iftikhar Anjum, who made no mistake. Not a happy debut for Yusuf Pathan. He's walking back. It's 199 for 3.
Rohit Sharma, another success story, not only of the IPL but of the last 1 year. Along with Gautam Gambhir, Rohit Sharma has come a long way. These two have matured, and Rohit Sharma has impressed one and all.
Well, he's hit that straight up in the air, going, gone. 6.
Mohammad Yusuf wants to feel in the deep. Just for a few moments you'd have thought he had a chance, and look at the delight in the face of the crowd there. They're enjoying it. Not from the middle of the bat, hitting the toe end, but the bats are so good these days. It's a long boundary, and he just managed to clear Mohammad Yusuf that long off. A second 6 for Yuvraj Singh. Ends the over with the boundary. Good run for India. 217 for 3. He's got it into the cap. Is the timing good enough? Yes, perfect. The timing and the placement was spot on. 231 for 3.
Oh, bowled him. Looking for the spin, it wasn't there. Shahid Afridi has got his finger upwards. He's got rid of dangerous Rohit Sharma, even though he was just a little placid in this innings. But still a huge wicket. As you said, he was waiting for the turn. Didn't come. Went on with the arm, as you can see. No turn at all. The ball kept on going straight, and he just tried to come down very quickly on that. Only managed to get an inside edge and onto the stumps. And Shahid Afridi has struck again. Rohit Sharma out for 9. India 231 for 4. Mahendra Singh Dhoni is taking his guard. Oh, brilliantly done. That's gone. What a strike. Brilliantly done over mid-wicket. He's really going to go after the bowling now. He's made that perfectly clear. Shahid Afridi in his last over put it in the slot for Yuvraj to play one of his favourite shots. Lashed it onto that so very quickly. Struck it from the sweet part of the bat. And it had only one direction to go. That is over the ropes for a huge 6. Pull shot, and he plays it well. What a strike. Brilliantly done by MS Dhoni. He was waiting for it, and when the opportunity came, he pounced on it like a champion batsman he is. The Indian captain joins the party. Long hop, got what it deserved. And one bounce over the ropes. You can't afford to bowl balls like that to Mahendra Singh Dhoni. Great shot. Shot delivery has been put away. Found the gap brilliantly. This was asking for punishment. Wahab Riaz really needs to do much better than this. Got what it deserved. Short, long hop, and he had ample time to swivel round. Well balanced. Knew exactly where he was going to hit that ball, and hit it to long leg for 4 runs. Goes for the drive, finds the gap. Mahendra Singh Dhoni has played a lovely shot through the offside, slicing the ball through the point range and getting a 4. This time goes straight back. That is belted hard. Wahab Riaz were looking for cover. 264 for 4. Full toss, and he misses it this time, and given by the umpire. The ball hitting him on the full and going across the line. MS Dhoni is just a little bit surprised with that finger raising. Seemed to have closed the face of his bat, playing across the line of the ball. It was on the full. Similar full-length delivery is going across. The ball coming in and striking him just on the back knee roll. Seemed to be sliding down. That's what may have surprised him, and he strikes. Sahil Tanvir does well. Mahendra Singh Dhoni out for 24, 269 for 5 India. Suresh Raina is 21 years old, 37 matches, 613 runs. Very prospective young cricketer for India, and strike rate is 72.6. Oh, bowled in. Umar Gol has bowled a great delivery. Now This is an important breakthrough. They've got rid of a settled Yuvraj Singh. He's so good wicket-to-wicket Umar Gul, and that really was a great wicket to have at a crucial stage of the game.
Commentator's curse. As I said that he was looking rather threatening. In comes a wonderful delivery from Umar Gul. Trying to come down quickly on that. The ball not rising. Went through, zipped through. And here's out bowled. Umar Gul very happy. Good innings from Yuvrajans at 55. India 271 for 6.
Well, just as it was getting interesting for Pakistan, we've got covers on the pitch, on the square. It's a steady drizzle and the ground staff ready to perfection. They were at the ready before the drizzle and they're there in a jiffy.
You see the sun trying to break out at one end of the ground, which is a good sign. If the wind blows that away, it's going to take the rain clouds away.
It was a tremendous effort from Gambhir and Sehwag. They had a great relationship up front. 89 from Sehwag, 62 from Gambhir. They were helped clearly by some poor fielding by Pakistani team in the process. Yuvraj Singh also thrived, 55 from 54. Yusuf Pathan making his debut, just 3 from 12 balls. Rohit Sharma also couldn't get going, 9 from 27. MS Dhoni looked good until he got a rough one from the umpire, 24 from 23. Raina Pathan out there, 271 for 6, 42.5 overs bowled.
Welcome back. It's good news. The rain has stopped. So India have figured so far, won the toss and decided to bat. Good contributions from the top order. Gambhir and Sehwag, partnership of 155, and Yuvraj Singh played a good hand as well. Mahendra Singh Dhoni chipped in towards the end till he was unlucky to be given out a leg before. Now it's Raina and Irfan Pathan, the two left-handers out together.
That's gone. Out of it for maximum. Voice of India 6.
Sadly, Suresh Raina likes the leg side but hasn't hit it too well. Leaning back on the drive to get the elevation and just managing to clear Rob Iftikhar at long on. Bit of length. Oh, that will be a no ball for height and 4 more. So 5 more runs for India.
He was warned before. And this will be interesting. That's 300. And it has gone all the way. Good hit from Suresh Raina. 305 for 6.
He was looking for the Yorker, didn't get it right. Raina is turning out to be quite effective. It's not the easiest delivery to put away, and it's a long boundary. Pathan now has cleared the man at short fine leg. He's asking for trouble with the man inside the ring on fine leg. Good hit. Catchable and taken easily by Shoaib Malik. Irfan Pathan has to go.
Surprise, surprise, low full toss. Earning the bowler a wicket here. Shoaib Malik completing the job quite easily. Good contribution from Irfan Pathan, 18 runs from just 18 deliveries, and it's 322 for 7.
Yes, he has found the fielder in the deep. Misbah Haq is the fielder at square leg. He's taken another good catch.
It's the 3rd wicket for Umar Gul. And 2nd in this over. Not allowing any freedom to the batsman. He was looking to hit the ball away from that fieldsman. Couldn't place it right. And Misbah Haq making no mistake. A good innings comes to an end. 26 runs Suresh Raina scored. It's 324 for 8.
Last delivery coming up, 330 for 8, India. Piyush Chawla, the man on strike. And dot ball. Listen to the crowd, they're excited. 50 overs gone, 330 for 8. Shoaib Malik looks relaxed because he knew he had made the wrong move.
He looked impressed.
But India overall will be very pleased with the performance. Won the toss and decided to bat first, 330 for 8. Mainly because of the top 3 batsmen doing a very good job, 3 half centuries. Virendra Sehwag, 11 short of 100, but he was very good. Succeeding in a one-day international after a while. And then Yuvraj Singh played well, going at a good rate. And in the middle overs, MS Dhoni, Suresh Raina and Irfan Pathan also made handy contributions. 38 extras and 330 for 8 for India.
It was a toil for the fast bowlers initially, but they did well with the older ball. Managed to keep the batsmen quiet and at the same time picked up few wickets.
Concentrating very hard, Salman, but he's the man in form, needs to give them a good beginning. 6.6 runs is what they need per over.
Kamran Akmal is his partner. Got 25 in the last match. It's a good partnership of 70 plus for the first wicket between Salman Butt and Kamran Akmal. Need another good partnership here. 2 slips in position for Praveen Kumar. A genuine swinger of the new ball. He looked to bowl a full length because he is a swing bowler. He's not off the bail at the bowler's end.
Tall man, and once he hits the right length, it's pretty difficult to get him away. He generally pitches it up and he's bowling at a fair pelt, and he's now getting into a rhythm. 143 almost, last delivery.
Started at 135, now he's 142.5. Staying off the danger area, but getting stuck, just losing a little bit of balance. That's stroked beautifully, it's in the gap as well. Good positive shot from Kamran Akmal.
That'll give him a lot of confidence. They need a good beginning, Pakistan, if they're going to make a match of this one. When the ball is new and hard, it comes onto the bat. There was room, there was the length.
Catches the call, Ishant Sharma, it's gone through his hands and over the ropes. 6 qualify for Voice of India 6s.
He'd be very disappointed with that effort, Ishan. He's a tall man. He should have taken that with ease. I think he was a little worried about where the rope was, but it went right through his hands and it was in the sky for quite a long time. Should have taken that easily.
Oh, stunning catch! Spectacular effort! The second slip would move to short point. And Rohit Sharma has taken a blinder.
What a catch. Reaction time would be minuscule. Rohit Sharma, he would be very, very happy and pleased. That was struck on the rise. Take a look at that. One-handed, tumbling over. Brilliant. That was travelling. What a terrific field set. As soon as he put that fielder there, he's brought off an absolute blinder. So Salman Butt couldn't capitalize on that lead off. 9 for him, it's 14 for 1.
Yunus Khan at number 3. Oh, another one, big appeal. And up goes the finger, 2 and 2. Praveen Kumar, what a dramatic over. Catch foot down, going over the rope for a 6. And 2 wickets in 2 balls.
Well, that's the power of genuine swing bowling. Just hung his bat out to dry. It was always moving away from him. Yunus Khan, a nothing shot. He'd be very disappointed. Umpire's affirmative. Praveen Kumar has 2 in 2. He's on a hat-trick. Pakistan in deep trouble. 14 for 2. Yunus Khan gone for naught.
Mohammad Yusuf, well, he'll be on a hat-trick. Praveen Kumar has got rid of Salman Butt. Spectacular catch by Rohit Sharma, and then a good outswinger first up against Yunus Khan. Fluent shot. He's not succumbed to the pressure. Gets off the mark, Mohammad Yusuf. And Irfan Pathan covers quite a bit of ground to restrict the run scoring to just 2. Fluent. He is a graceful right-hander. Just sheer timing.
Absolutely magical. So graceful, this batsman. It doesn't hit it hard. Great timing. And on the offside, he will always find the gap.
Oh, he's found the gap yet again. Exquisite timing and great finish for Yusuf in this over. 25 for 2. That could be tight as well. And up goes the finger. Straight and full, and Praveen Kumar is on a roll tonight. Wicket number 3.
Well, there were 2 sounds. I don't think Yusuf is happy, but I suspect it was pad before bat. But we'll take a look. Praveen Kumar, very straight and full. Yusuf normally has this problem up front. He takes his front foot too far across and then has to play around that front pad. That was going to be crashing onto middle stump, and that is exceedingly well bowled. Wicket number 3 for Praveen Kumar. They sink further into trouble, Pakistan. 26 for 3, and Mohammad Yusuf is gone for 11.
Misbah-ul-Haq. A crisis, man. It's a real crisis now for Pakistan. 26 to 3.
That's slashed hard and goes all the way for a 6. Making good use of Ishant Sharma's pace and bounce.
Exactly what the doctor ordered for the Pakistanis. Short, wide, and he played that uppercut to perfection. Just got underneath that ball, scooped it over the top. He knew exactly how hard he was hitting it and how far it was going to go. There was no real risk in that shot. He had hit it hard enough to take it over that boundary for an over boundary, which is very, very crucial at this stage for the Pakistanis.
Oh, lovely straight drive from Kamran Akmal. That's a glorious shot. The ball skips across the field for a 4. Once again goes for that straight drive. Once again finds the gap. This is brilliant batting. A bit of a counter-attack. This is what Pakistan need. That's hit hard. He's not going to run for that one. Praveen Kumar been expensive in this over. 3 fours. 2 to Kamran Akmal, and now the latest one belonging to Misbah-ul-Haq.
Pakistan getting back strongly into this. Gifts offered by the normally accurate Praveen Kumar, short and wide. It's there to be pulled. Exactly what it did. No chance for the fielder at mid-wicket to draw that back. The ball was headed straight for the boundary.
Slow delivery's been played fine. Another 4. Huge roar from the crowds. An excellent over for Pakistan. 4 boundaries in that Praveen Kumar over. 58 for 3. And he manages to find that acute gap. There was a catcher at point. There was the original point fielder. Kamran Akmal managed to thread the ball through quite brilliantly in the end.
Kamran Akmal is on fire. He knows that he needs to really go after the Indian bowling, and is not allowing Irfan Pathan to settle down. The first ball he faced, so nicely done. Just an angle of the bat, opening it up slightly to play past that diving gully fielder. No chance there for him to stop that ball from going to the boundary.
Nicely played. He finds the gap mid-off with a dive. Gautam Gambhir half stops the ball, but the ball has enough strength in it to go across for a 4. This over turning out to be another useful one for Pakistan. Goes for the big one, clears the infield. One bounce over the fence.
Misbah-ul-Haq is taking on Irfan Pathan. In the previous over, he went for 9 runs in the first ball. In the slot, it went through the shot so nicely. Full flow of the bat, and it just went one bounce over for another 4 runs. Very satisfied look in the face of Misbah-ul-Haq.
Nice right, Gautam Gambhir with the dive. The ball goes past him. He is on the floor. The ball is over the rope. Spoils the effort from Irfan Pathan. That boundary 75 for 3.
There you go. Kamran Nakmal taking the aerial role, and he has cleared everything. What a shot. He's on fire.
That's a second 6. Fantastic way to get his second one. Kumar bowler made an over. First up, picked it up very cleanly, even though the keeper was behind the stumps. Effortless. Big 6. Full toss. Straight in the hand. Got him. Gone. Kumar gets another wicket.
He just put the mocker on Kamran Nakmal. He was going great guns. And can you believe it? He missed out on a full toss. Could have hit it anywhere. Hit the ball straight to the fieldsman. And that's catch number 1 for Yusuf Pathan in international cricket. And he is annoyed with himself. And rightly so. It was a great delivery. 81 for 4. Nicely worked away. Moved outside the line of that delivery in order to play that ball fine. Got him. Good change of length from Ishant Sharma. And he's been rewarded. He picked up a prize wicket off Misbah-ul-Haq, who was looking good.
Fantastic piece of bowling from Ishant Sharma. Kept the batsman quiet, and when Misbah-ul-Haq tried to guide it, just edged it straight to the keeper. Wicket to him. Misbah gone. 84 for 5. Beg your pardon, 94 for 5.
Outside edge. Really, it's not a bowler's game at all. Genuine edge. Good delivery. But the end result was a 4. Again, the short delivery is asking for trouble. And Afridi, not in form, will put it away. Well played. Got a boundary in the last over of the outside edge, but this was well controlled. Picked the googly, delayed the shot, and the placement was good for Malik.
It's on that lofts it over the infield and past the fielder for 4 runs. That's a bit of a gift. We'll have a look at the previous delivery prior to that boundary.
Circular run, he's going to be out. Dancing down the wicket, and he saw him coming, pitched the ball short and wide. He's nowhere near the line of that ball, and an easy take for the wicket keeper Mahendra Singh Dhoni, and that is a crucial wicket for the Pakistanis.
Well, he's broken the partnership for 44. Very poor shot from Shahid Afridi. Premeditated. All Piyush Chawla had to do was get it wide of the batsman, and he's delighted. He's picked up his first wicket. An easy stumping for Mahendra Singh Dhoni. And Shahid Afridi, he's gone for 23. Pakistan 138 for 6. Lost Shahid Afridi, and in comes in Sohail Tanveer. Average is 8.29, but he showed glimpses of his batting skills. Best of 26 in one-day internationals.
That is the big one. That is a huge one. That's what's required. One risk to be taken every over by Malik.
It was a premeditated stroke from Shoaib Malik. And he was lucky, the bowler pitched the ball in the right zone where he could launch himself into that. And that was a big hit. Clean as a whistle.
In the air, and he's taken it. Wicket number 7. Piyush Chawla taking that cotton ball with ease. And Sohail Tanvir has to walk back to the pavilion.
Excellent bowling from a young leg spinner. Bowling the googly once again, but the right line. Asking the batsman to work the ball against the turn, which the batsman did, but couldn't control it. But Piyush Chawla is in complete control. He's picked up his second wicket, and it's 156 for 7.
Pakistan 7 down, looking even more and more difficult. Umar Gul comes in.
Different ball game altogether.
Yes, it's totally a different ball game. The 2020 format we saw. Oh, that's one of the shots that I was referring to. That is a huge 6. This is what Umar Gul is capable of.
That's how he started off in that particular game, Arun, which you were mentioning when he was playing for Kolkata Knight Riders, hitting a big 6. And he has started in a familiar way. And that was a strong hit from Umar Gul.
There it is. In the air, but there's a fielder under it, and he takes it. Ishant Sharma has taken it, but he's got himself a cramp. He won't mind. He didn't have to move a lot for the catch, but he bent low, and there he is, struggling, but Gul is gone.
Wasn't the right option taken by Umar Gul. He was able to hit the ball out of the park through mid-off against Piyush Chawla, but here he was looking to hit the ball against the turn, and he's been penalised. And he's feeling the twinge, feeling the pain. 7 runs was the contribution. It's 169 for 8, and it's drinks break.
This time it should be taken and is held. Shoaib Malik finally perishes. It's Suresh Raina who's picked up a catch, and it's Piyush Chawla who's picked up another wicket.
3rd wicket for him. Toss it up. Wanted to hit it over the top, slice it. Straightforward catch. Another wicket goes down. Shoaib Malik gets out. 180 for 9.
Gone for 53, 180 for 9. That's got him on the helmet. Praveen Kumar surprising Raif Takhar, and he's having a good laugh about it also. That's cruel.
Well, definitely surprised Iftikhar Rao with a short one. Good one actually. Couldn't get under it. Wanted to just get under it. Hitting him on the helmet.
Oh, very good response from Raif Takhar. Off the back foot, cracking it through the offside. So that little battle won in the end.
That's a pretty good shot from a low order batsman. Off the back foot from the middle of the bat. Top shot.
follow-up delivery wasn't a great one from Praveen Kumar. After getting him on the helmet, it had to be the Yorker or a floater outside the off stump to involve him into that drive and get out caught behind or caught in the slips. Drive and finds the gap. Raif Takhar is on a roll here. 190 for 9 now. Oh, that's a straighter one. Gone. That is it. India win it with hands down. They win by 140 runs. Pakistan in no position tonight to challenge India. They were outplayed and outsmarted by a smart team led really well by Mahendra Singh Dhoni.
Well, India winning and with that the biggest win by runs versus Pakistan, winning it by 140 runs. We are very happy, man. Gary Kirsten, coach of India. First loss in 13 matches for Pakistan. A big one for Dhoni and company.
Biggest ever victory for India against Pakistan. And they were all over Pakistan today. This was the faster one, the quicker one from Piyush Chawla, and got it absolutely right. Would have gone on to hit the part of off and good part of middle stump. And the umpire had no hesitation. It was quicker, faster, and Piyush Chawla with 4 wickets was extremely impressive. 4 for 40 he ended up with. Praveen Kumar, the man in charge with the new ball, dented Pakistan heavily. Praveen Kumar, the star for India with the ball. Pakistan just couldn't handle the swing from Praveen Kumar, couldn't handle the spin from Piyush Chawla. In the end, bowled out for 190.
There were starts for Kamran Akmal, who made 38 of 35. Starts from Misbah ul Haq. Only Shoaib Malik converting into a 15. Not good enough. 190, only playing 35.4 overs.
Butt and Akmal were there together only for 14 runs. Yunus Khan, a first ball dismissal. Yusuf looked good, but the top 3 had brief stints at the crease. Misbah and Akmal looked good, 55. But in the end, Pakistan just couldn't handle the variation and quality of bowling from India. Bundled out for 190 in only 35.4 overs. Praveen Kumar was the pick of the bowlers, 4 for 53. Piyush Chawla 4 for 40. 1 apiece for Ishant Sharma and Yuvraj Singh. That is the match summary then. India plundering Pakistan, 330 for 8. In reply, Pakistan bowled out for 190. India win by 140 runs, their biggest ever victory against Pakistan.